citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile Orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward, distrustful of their former allies. The Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, a seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron. Human civilization teeters on the brink of destruction as war and terror close in all around them. The citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And what worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen from within the kingdom's border. Feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
Dum dum dum.
Nice. Wolfies.
Yeah.
It's invasion of furries.
The one we've been waiting for.
No.
Alright. So that's where you are right now. Let's see. You are currently standing in the market square, where you, as a group of adventurers, kind of met each other during your travels and heard that there were some troubles brewing inside Gilneas city. So you're here now, and why don't you take a time and introduce yourselves and your characters.
Who wants to begin?
Well, I am Mirelian Cleric Extraordinaire. Wandered around here and ended up here mostly by mistake, but I'm sure I'll find something useful.
Oh, hey, I forgot to get my HP, which would just be... Fighters are a D10, right?
Yes.
Alright, so that would be... 40... 60? 60 sounds good. Yeah.
Why in the world can I control the wrong character?
Oh, hang on. Let's see, Marilon. That's yours. These
60.
journals can be.
Save.
Marillion. Go. Now you have control of your characters.
One too many.
I have control of mine.
I control the one to the furthest to the left and furthest to the right.
Oh yeah, that was me. I couldn't put it on yours because not everyone had come into the session yet, so I couldn't.
Okay.
Okay,
put
no
it
problem.
on. So, Phantom.
So, Marillion, have you finished your introduction?
That's pretty much it. I said a few words and that's more or less it.
How do you look? How does your character look?
It's like a very burly half-elf, pretty much. Surprised, unusually tall. But yeah, that's pretty much it. With piercing eyes and stuff like that.
Alright, so I'm a white-haired dwarf who's pretty stocky and pretty wide, and he's carrying lots of equipment over his shoulder, and he's got a pretty heavy padded armor with the nails on it, and he sort of stumbles around towards you. He's pretty short, but he looks very strong, and he he's carrying a sword and an let me see, a bow over his shoulder. He is, like, when you just look under the beard, he's actually unusually ugly for a dwarf. I mean, even if you're a human, you're like, damn, yeah, that's surprising. But I sort of walk around just looking for trouble and sort of scouting the area.
Following closely behind that dwarf happens to be another dwarf who is so hunched over he's almost walking on 4 limbs and is just basically sniffing around. And you hear him growl every so often. And you see 2 axes and a crossbow on his back.
Alright.
Nothing
play,
says I can't use the crossbow with 2 intelligence.
Is it like 3 the minimum?
You're like an animal.
Mm.
It's like the intelligence of a fox.
No, he's not smart enough to be a fox. He's a boar. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And Pronotum, what about yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing as Friedrich Valentor, a rather handsome looking rogue. Just clad in your standard issue leather armor and carrying a very, very brightly colored rifle.
Like
It's
what,
white
Brett?
it's white with orange and black highlights.
For a moment, I thought
And
you.
he's calling it an Asimov for whatever reason.
For a moment, I thought you colored it pink, but these colors are cool too.
Is it
Pink's
named
manly,
Bianca?
but but Valentor's not that manly. Pink's like a dwarf color.
Okay.
Alright. As you stand in the middle of the market square, you see a rather large rebel of civilians gathering around this one, not really stocky, but almost about in his late 20-ish of age. He's on top of a white steed, and he's looking down on all of the other civilians, and he seems to be shouting orders to them. He seems to be shouting in the likes of, "I want the perimeter secured and the gates manned by 2 guards at all times. No one gets in, no one gets out." You know, that kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
And do any of you intervene?
Maybe we should let Matt introduce himself just real quick.
I mean, this I could blend those two. So you can see as the like, I don't know if this is still like 5'11" human in with noble outfit and banded mail. Steps forward towards the civilian that seems to be an commanding officer. Technically speaking, he doesn't look that much charismatic. He's not really ugly, but as you might later realize, he doesn't have way with words. And aside from that, he has like brown hair, blue eyes, I think. And he doesn't have a shield, he carries a great sword with himself and backpack with useful equipment, I guess. I don't know if useful for this session, like rope, torches, and some potions. So he definitely steps forward, but he seems like a helpful guy and the one that likes to protect people, I guess. So he steps forward to the guy, and does this person look like a noble or a peasant?
Oh yeah, definitely. He I didn't put any tokens down, but he's surrounded by 2 guards who seems to be very well armored, or more ceremonial armor. You, with a perception check, you could probably guess that he is probably either a high-standing noble or of the royal line.
Would that be spot or search?
Do you want me to make a roll?
You know what? Do a knowledge local instead.
Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, this will be a problem because this character does not have too much skill points, so I don't have any knowledge. Any ranking
You
knowledge.
know nothing.
Hey, how about I make a general intelligence check?
You are dumb.
You don't know shit.
I mean, I don't really need to know if he's noble. Does he simply looks? Does he give a certain look? So I might just.
Oh,
Perception
yes.
check.
Yeah.
oh yes, he's unstoppable.
Oh wait. Fucked up.
Wait, what?
0.
That's a 23, not a 0. Oh well.
You can see by him.
Wait, what? I rolled natural 20. Yeah, I just simply put unnecessary plus to my macro and editing it. So sorry.
And
Right.
you rolled a natural 20 on that too. That's the best part.
Yes, you did.
Right, you can see by him sitting on top of a majestic white steed that he is definitely a man to be respected by others.
Alright, so I of course keep my distance from the guards because I don't want to be looked like as somebody who wants to attack him. And I bow politely as one noble to another. Well, technically speaking, I paid for noble office, I think I am noble also, maybe not respected. And I gave standard greetings, good sir. My name is Sir Fairfax Yardley. I cannot fail to see that there is something going on, and as a good man, I'm wondering if I can assist in any way.
Yeah, that's quite good. He looks at you and says, "Oh, greetings, adventurers." And he kind of looks at the the dwarf that's kind of lumbering down, the more handsome-ish rogue, and the white-haired dwarf.
I look better than the other dwarf.
Of course,
Yeah,
you are
it's
grunting,
ugly.
but who cares?
Mm.
It's like distinguishing an ape and a baboon. What's better?
He kind of gives a suspicious glance over to Magnus, and as he is kind of lumbering down on almost on 4, and he says, "Oh, greetings, adventurers. You have to forgive me, but don't you know that this city is on a lockdown?"
We
I
certainly
will
do
also
know.
step forward and say, and what about it? I
You
stand
certainly
wherever I
know
want.
now. Mm.
Ah. Well, we can't have you wandering around this city at this hour. Look, go see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you the direction for evacuation of the city.
Evacuate? In our moment of glory? Never.
What moment of glory, you buffoon! We should at least see what the hell is going on here. Mm.
Yes, we stay and
I
fight.
must have
Exactly.
slept through this entire ordeal because I don't know what's going on now.
Well, I wandered in here from some other city. I have no idea where I am right now.
Alright, you kind of heard rumors of something going down in Gilneas, and perhaps you decided to investigate. But he points over to the north. Go see Lieutenant Walden over by the north gate. He would. We're evacuating this city because of troubles within. We are. What's the word I'm looking for? We are experiencing some deep troubles within the city, and we are evacuating these quarters right now. So
I understand. Trying to save civilians is a good thing to do.
Very well then.
And will definitely help in safekeeping them. By the way, out of character question, what's the time right now?
it is almost nighttime. It is the sun's about to go down. Well, yeah, more or less their suns have already gone down, and the moon is high in the sky. So it's about 11 p.m. near midnight.
So I just
Are we
give-
in like a courtyard?
You are in a marketplace. These things that you see around you look more like vendor stalls, or you see pumpkins, vases with the baskets being sold.
It's in the middle of the city, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. So yes, you must hurry over to Lieutenant Walden. He's over by the north gate. Follow that road over by the north, and you shall meet him around the corner.
Well,
Speak up. So, what kind of trouble?
Haven't you heard? There are monsters running about in the city.
Well, what kind of monsters?
We're not sure exactly where they came from, but make a diplomacy check.
Everyone?
Everyone?
No, just you, Friedrich.
Oh,
I only have a -1 to diplomacy.
I have 11.
I
in
only got
diplomacy.
+10.
Ah,
I only
yeah,
get
roll-
+10
Look,
on
if you
diplomacy.
get a negative on a skill check, does it just mean they immediately hate you and attack you instantly?
Yeah.
No.
3 plus 10.
I have plus
Yep,
11.
7 skill
Possible.
points, and that's 16 charisma.
How is that even possible?
So he's
I have plus 11 at 0.
I'm a
At 10
good-looking
charisma.
rogue.
he's
Or can't you just
he's our face of the party.
can't you just maximum right? Can't you have
Actually, I
maximum
got.
of 4?
Wait a minute. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 11 in diplomacy, with 10 in charisma.
But okay.
Well, let's just take turns diplomacying then.
Right.
I could roll my -1.
No.
You'll
No,
end
look,
up with a 0.
Look, Zach, if somebody is attacking me, you should roll diplomacy against them and make them hate you instead. That'll work.
Let's see. I have a +6 intimidate. That would work.
Hmm. Well, onwards to this then. Let us get going.
Right. I can't tell you what these monsters are right now in front of all these people. Go ask Lieutenant Walden. He could probably tell you more.
Well, I guess monsters usually
So we move-
I guess off we go.
prey in
Do
the
we
dark.
move our tokens or
Yeah, you
Yes.
can move your tokens.
So
onward?
time to move quickly. Time is at hand. Let's move out.
The dwarves are slow.
I'll
Yeah,
grab the other dwarf by the shoulder and you sort of see me
In-
like coming up on you behind you, and you can feel my beard sort of tick their neck. And I'll whisper, "Stick with me if you want to live."
Oh no. What is this?
And I'm drooling a little bit on your neck.
Yeah, I have 20 movement speed, so
So do I.
I'll just try to
Wait, we all
stay
have
a little bit
50?
away from the dwarves.
So
Alright.
staying a little bit away.
Like, you go up to the one dwarf and you're just like, "Stick with me if you want to live," and he just like growls back at you.
Oh gosh.
I'll just say, "I see." I get it. Okay.
Alright, so as you come over here, you notice. Well, if you could. Well, those of you who want to make a perception check.
Okay, let me see my
Let me
one
spot
perception.
search because it's 3.5.
Oh yeah, spot.
Actually, it doesn't matter because they're both the same modifier.
Okay.
Spot check.
Uh,
Brain.
23.
So I'm just gonna keep getting good rolls on all these horrible
Oh.
skills I have.
Yeah, I know. That's how it works. The worse you have, the better rolls you make.
Whoops. Okay, we'll take the first one.
Alright, Marilyn, you immediately notice a small smatter of blood near the corner of one of these houses. Hang on, let me.
Expand the darkness.
I wish I had the scent ability.
Oh god.
Notice a small splatter of blood over here.
My goodness, what is this? I say, moving closer.
Okay, so I saw like.
What
Right.
What are our races?
I'll yell out. Wait! Don't touch it.
I'll cautiously approach.
I approach it, kneel down, and start licking it.
I beat you on the head. I beat you over the head with my mace
I-
and push you away.
I want to hold him back like he's my dog. I want to just hold him back.
Right. As Marillion kind of goes around the corner, he comes upon another site, which is there.
Dead man. Well, I immediately rush up to him, being a cleric, and tries to check if he's alive. Can I like make a heal check or something?
Yeah, do a heal check.
Let me just check what it is. Heal. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Okay, of course I don't want him
There we
alone
go.
out
Maybe
there.
Ooh, very nice. You notice some. You notice that this man was definitely not killed by any weapons. You see some claw marks, like something big would just ripped open his stomach, and all the innards just came pooling out.
Oh.
You deduce that something like a giant bear or a really big wolf came and
My stomach growls.
Like look suspiciously at Magnus. Oh well.
right, and everyone make a new perception check.
Oh.
That's a spot check or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot. No, if
Spot
make a
check.
listen check. If
Listen.
you have.
Still, for both I have +3, so.
Same thing, really. I have no
Okay,
ranks
listen.
in either.
I forgot. Is
Listen,
listen.
-1.
Oh, I got a good roll. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I got 4.
You're deaf.
Also, as soon as
what
we
the-
saw the body,
What?
I have like one hand on my greatsword just waiting if something happens. By the way, what's the like light conditions like? Is the city has torches active?
It is very dark. You can see some light posts all around, kind of lighting the city.
I have low light vision.
Okay, so as soon as the conditions
have
are
dark
not good, I
can
have
see, so.
I have like 20 torches in my backpack, so I can throw them as a flares to have a better visibility. If we are
Alright,
if
nice,
we are
nice.
fighting.
All right.
So, do we hear anything?
Yes, you hear this. You can hear it, some kind of commotion coming down the marketplace.
Commotion
Yes,
like
I will full run back, and while doing that, draw my weapons.
All right.
So,
enemies in our midst. And yeah, also
Yeah, I've
start.
drawn my weapons a long time
Yeah,
ago.
also start full running
and
and
you just, when you hear the dwarf running by you, you just goes.
I'm still gonna try and hold him back, like constantly. I'm just holding his clothes.
Yeah.
To prevent
No
it
dog,
from
bad dog. Pretty much.
Yeah, bad doggy.
Once we see enemies, will you let go?
Yeah, definitely.
Pull out my
Alright.
crossbow.
All right. So all of you kind of run to the center of the marketplace, and you notice humanoid wolf-like creatures jumping down the rooftops and basically start attacking all that they see. You can
I'll
see.
say, "Run, doggy, run!" and I'll let go of him.
Well, bloody gay hell! This is some
Alright.
big game hunting.
If I'm allowed to do this, when he lets go, I'm just going to basically just charge into that first one.
Yep.
I think it's the time to roll initiative.
Yes. Everybody
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Holy shit, that's a nice initiative.
All right. Now, how?
I need to read up on 3.5's power attack.
As I have it, like
Dean?
you can take up to -4 penalty to hit and add +4 to damage. And you decide how much you
Right,
take from hit.
All right. Sorry to ask, but does anybody know how to put out a initiative table?
Yeah, it's one
It's on
of
the left-hand
the.
side. You see one of the buttons on the left side. You just click it.
Map.
You click it and it shows up, and then you want to select all the characters and do Control A. No, Control U. Control U.